Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for a Virgo. Oh yeah. So I've asked for your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to come in for your reading, and that is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Check out your other signs to get the bigger picture. So let's see what's coming through for your energy today. And of course, this is for October. I always read a couple weeks ahead, and it looks like you are focused on something or needing to be focused. Oh, maybe on a voyage. Maybe you're going on a cruise. No, that voyage is to transform. I like this for you. There's some type of transformation. You're going to be thriving. What's coming through for Virgo? Wisdom. So there's something you're going to learn here in this transformation. I feel like whatever that you're really passionate about, this is something you're going to thrive in. Now, this transformation is going to take place here. Now, maybe you are on your spiritual journey. This could be that you're in that point of healing and transforming your belief system. It could be about how you're looking at what your best life would look like. Maybe planning and having those certain goals that you're wanting to have as milestones to hit as you get ready to get into that best life scenario. Wow, there's a lot of potential here. So there's a lot of potential to get what you're looking for in maybe that manifestation. This could be that transformation for your manifestation to come through. Let's see what else is coming in for you, Virgo. Oh, okay. We got third party interference here. There's some bliss happiness that this third person does not care for. They do not want you to be this happy. Maybe they don't want to see you as happy. Maybe this isn't you. Maybe this is your person. Reconciliation. Maybe you're trying to rebuild this and this other person is trying to squash this. And if that is what's going on here, it may be a friend, maybe a family member, sibling. You may know who this is that you're having trouble with or your person's having an issue with. Maybe they don't want to be around this person. Maybe they're picking up on energy, or maybe you are. Let's see. Relationship connecting. So you're definitely going to connect with this person to reconcile. There is a lot of happiness about this situation, but this third party does not want this to happen. Yeah, you're looking for some type of peace, or your person is. Maybe there's some peace of mind, peace within this union. And yeah, except for, yeah. And there may have been some mistakes, and that's what life lessons are all about. It's whether or not this person keeps making the same mistake over and over and over again, or hurting you in some way, shape, or form. Um, let's see what the regret mistakes is about, please. Now, that may be what this person is talking about. Okay, so there is a karmic relationship, but I feel more like it's this third party here, and I'm going to put that on here because I do feel like whatever they're doing is really causing a lot going through this for you, and maybe even your person. Ooh, legal disputes. Will it get that far? These may be things that are already happening in your life or your person's life. I mean, take it however it resonates, but it may not get to that point depending if you can recognize this or your person can recognize this and walk away from this. Let's see. Honesty and the truth. Yes. Needing to really talk about what you're both wanting, where this is going, and possibly if somebody's doing something that is unlawful, that's illegal, or is maybe stalking or trying to ruin some property or hurt somebody in some way, shape, or form, maybe it will become a legal issue where the police will be called. But I feel like the honesty and the truth here, Virgo, is to be honest about what's going on here, not trying to cover for this person or not letting your person cover for this person about that it's not okay for what this third party is trying to do here. And these legal matters may not even come into this. If you can both walk away from this person, they're definitely not good for this. There's that change and transition. There's that transformation on this journey regarding this person. Now, of course, it's not going to resonate with you if you're dead determined not to go back to the past or any past relationship. This could be a reconciliation in this lifetime from past life. So if you want to look at it in those terms, this might be somebody that you come together with every lifetime. And it's a reconciliation of coming back together in this life. So you can, however it really resonates for you, that's coming out for me regarding that. I'm getting a lot of energy coming through, like a surge for me. Now, this is kind of showing me that there's this huge change and transition within the both of you. And I feel like this may have been the whole problem why you may have broken up in the first place or in your past life, with regard to this person coming in, and they come in every lifetime to try to upset this union or to make this a problem. Now, let's see here. Tell me what you need to know. Clarity and truth. There's definitely going to be this revelation of truth, and you may not say anything at all, and it may all come out on its own. Now, okay, sorry, I had to take a breath because I feel like I'm all anxious, and this may be how you will feel when this is happening if it's not happening already. So I feel like this is you're going to know whether you need to say something or not, especially if this is somebody close to your person. If this is like a family member or a really good friend that they've had all their life kind of thing, this may be somebody that's always been toxic to your person or to you. And maybe your person shouldn't say anything to you, or you shouldn't say anything to your person regarding this other person, especially if they're really close, because then the person that's causing the mischief is going to say that they're trying to get between the two of you or the two of them. So it could blow up in your face that way. So, or your person's face, depending on who's who in this scenario. So if it is somebody close to you, your person may not want to say anything to you because of the relationship you hold with that person. They don't, your person won't want you to side with this toxic person. Okay. Now, if it's you that's picking up on this toxicity and it's a person of theirs, um, you may not want to say anything to your person. Just let it play out and it will show up. And just be aware and cautious. You're going to receive what you want here. And the chaser. So your person may chase after you due to whatever this is. Maybe you say to your person, look, I'm not liking the energy of this other person that's around us. I feel like there's problems that are occurring because of that. And I need to walk away from this relationship until you can sort out what you're doing with this other person, or whatever you're saying to this person. They're going to come after you. They don't want to lose you in this. So, and the honesty after this person starts to change or chase you, I feel like this is where this truth will show up about how they really feel about you. If it's their side, this person's going to mess up and say something to your person about you, and they're going to have that realization and have that clarity. So I feel like either way, however, I mean, flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you. But I feel like some type of change in, I'm getting like the hangman energy, like having that awareness, that different perspective about this person is going to happen. And we have new phase. So there is going to be that transformation and that growth. It's sitting on the fence. So this may not have happened just yet. Maybe you haven't walked in and met your person yet, or haven't reconciled with somebody from your past yet. Let's have a look here. Okay, we have on the fence soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. This may be something that you come together with your person every lifetime. It is a soul contract that you have with soulmates. And with that, it's a really deep soul level connection where you really feel special or unique to each other. And it's like no one else fits the bill, okay? Nobody else fits that spot. When you hug, you fit perfectly together and it's nice and comfortable. And it's like you're meant to be in that position. You feel complete when you're together. So, and that was crossing. And then there's finding out things coming to light, healing, adapting, and changing. And this is also all on the fence. So these are all things that are going to come through for you or your person or both of you may recognize this. So there is some type of codependency about maybe abandonment, but I feel like it's because they're not going to let this person ruin it for them for their happiness. And that may be why they chase you. It may not be because of codependency, but not wanting you to get away this time. So yeah, there's that. So, and a karmic relationship. I feel like this other person is going to have some resentment, and there's this triggering this person. And I feel like this person's going to recognize what this is. And for some of you, I feel like you may recognize that your person sides with this person, and then you may realize that this isn't a relationship for you. It's just triggering you, causing resentment. You're learning life lessons, and you're letting go so you can have that self-love. Okay. So I have a couple different messages there. You know your situation. So if you're meant to let go of this past person, then you will. You'll recognize it as a karmic relationship. And if you're meant to be with this person, I feel like for some of you here, you're going to be needing to be honest with self, and so is your person, and really seeing something for what it really is. So let's see here. Dream work. You might be getting these messages in a form of dreams. So with that number 3 here, this is some type of growth. You may have some self-expressing, optimistic type of energy here. And I feel like you're kind of having some type of result from a decision that's being made. And I feel like you're needing to there might be something you're meant to endure with this regarding this message. Now, perhaps you're meant to learn a certain uh, lesson here, or somebody is. And with the number 11, you might be guided to do certain things here. Let's see what do you have to endure? Okay, so you're going to take root. There's something that's going to take effect here. You might be sticking around the area. You might like the area. You might actually find a job there that you really like, and or some type of financial abundance here you might take action towards, or a career of some sort that's maybe some type of success surrounding it. Let's see. Or there may be messages you're meant to act on here. Let's see. What is this? Maybe you're not meant to. I feel like, oh, there's appreciate. So perhaps somebody isn't appreciating your value, or needing to appreciate some type of change in somebody. May not be the same type of person they used to be. Maybe they've learned lessons along the way as well. I just want to make sure there's no other cards that are upright. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. And with that, that's a change here. With 23 breaks down to 5. We have 21 that breaks down to 3. We have 38 that breaks down to 11. We have 35 that breaks down to 8. And of course, 11 doesn't break down anymore. And relaxed energy. So there's some type of closure going on here. So if it's a closing of this toxic relationship with a friend, or whether it's a toxic relationship with this past person, I feel like you're going to be relaxed that that is closing out now with the number 10, and for a new beginning to come out of that, because 19 breaks down to 10, which breaks down to what? So a new beginning forms. And there's some type of communication here, possibly with spirit, possibly with your person coming back around to you with some type of communication. And this may be your heart's desire here because this is that number 9, close to fulfillment, nearing that end cycle of getting that wish fulfillment and prosperity. Look at that, number 8. So you may end up having your fruition of your manifestations or whatever it is that you were trying to hit as a goal or a milestone is going to happen. But that number 8, this is that material abundance, or maybe seeing something you're meant to see, messages you're meant to make moves on. There's achievement here of some sort. So let's have a look here, Virgo. What else is coming through here for you? Manifestations. I can't make it up. Thank you for clarification on that, Spirit. Oh, and what's on the fence? The moon. Okay. So you may be wondering that the truth is being uncovered here. So you may be thinking about how that played out. The secret. So there is a secret that is going to be told here. I feel like with this, whatever was meant to come out with this it's like, how do I put that? It's almost like I'm getting like this may be even Akashic records here or some type of access to something here. Let me just see what this is. Love. So it may be that this other person is in love with you that is maybe a sibling of your person or a friendship of your person. They might be fighting over you or who's going to get you in this. This may be where they're causing trouble for one another to have a chance with you or something along those lines. You may choose the friend. I don't know, but there's some type of interference here regarding this. So it has to do with love. This may be a reversal. You may not have seen this coming. You may not have realized that the reason this person was trying to interfere was because they were in love with you. Let's see here. The Seeker. Okay. So with the Seeker, you are following that path to self-discovery. So I feel like you are really tuning into your spiritual thoughts and messages that you may be getting from Spirit regarding who you might be meant to bring with you. So let's see what this is here. For Virgo, please, the outcome on the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, we have this in reverse, and it's trust. Okay, so there may be an issue with the trust, which really results in your root chakra maybe being blocked at this time, or this could be a person. It's that basic trust, that security and certainty in things. And this being blocked or hasn't happened yet where you've had to trust. Now, maybe you're not trusting something here. What is it? Oh, justice. So this could be doing what's right. Um, Now, you may not trust something here, but you're going to do what's right regardless. And I feel like whatever this is that you're not trusting, and it may be this other person here. Let's see. Lightening your load. Feel like you're going to get help here from Spirit. This is going to help you maybe not be in your head so much, or maybe there's karma going to be playing out for whoever this third party is. Yeah, you're going to put those boundaries in place. And I feel like this may be where you are conserving your energy of what you put your energy into and deciding that this is not something I want to be a part of and walking away from it. And that may be where your boundaries are right at this point. And good for you. And you're going to walk right into that life purpose that you're meant to see. Yes, you are protected, so you don't have to worry about that. Or ask for protection from the highest white light. And that your angels and ancestors are going to come in to help protect you from anybody. And you're going to get some type of clarity regarding something here. Maybe yeah, somebody's really going to see the beauty within you. I feel like with this, you're going to do what's right here. Whether you may need to heal a bit more about some type of trust issues or something that you will eventually trust. Maybe it just hasn't come forward yet. And that might be your challenge, is whether or not you're going to trust spirit or trust self or trust your person from the past or what you're actually picking up on. Maybe it's your intuition that you're needing to trust. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to see the beauty in this. I feel like you're going to get that clarity. So let's just see with the clarity card there. I feel like that will definitely show up and show you what you need to see. Let's see about the potential here. What is this potential? This may be about this person coming together with you. There's that Knight of Cups. Very charming and laid back, giving those loving words and wanting to romance you. This is that heartfelt kind of idea of love is in the air. Let's see what this change and transition is. This may be a change of your mind about this person. This may be a change of deciding, no, I don't want this person. Maybe you always thought you would. Whatever it is, you're going to have a win on this. So whether it is this person showing up and not saying anything about this third person, it's going to show for themselves. It's going to show to your person um, without you saying anything. And I feel like that may be a thing, or that you're meant to say something. You're going to know the situation. You're going to be able to tell. You're going to get that win. Yeah, you're going to have that communication. Maybe they chase after you. There's some type of revelation I'm getting here with this. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Yeah, some needing to leave somebody out in the cold. Now, this could be that karmic relationship, and that may be what you're walking away from this person until they can walk away from whoever this is. You're not going to be a part of it. And this may be where this person chases after your person, or your person chases after you because you're not going to have any part of that. So let's see about the prosperity. Lovers, so they do show up and want this long-term relationship with that Lovers card. This is a long-term divine love, a lot of attraction, a lot of choices to be made here, and harmony that comes through from these actions. So I feel like there's going to be some great energy coming through on this. What is this? Oh, yeah, you're going to close out those cycles and to get on the right path. Now, this is that right path to happiness and success, right? And you're going to be your charming self, or your person's going to be very charming about this. And I feel like this is where this manifestation is starting to come forward here. Yeah, King of Cups. Your person could be a water sign, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Things come naturally to your person. They might be on the blonder side, and of course, with different ethnic groups having a mixed race nowadays, uh, it could be more blonde to sandy blonde to dirty blonde to light brown. Okay. Blue, hazel, or gray eyes, pale to medium olive skin, which tans really nice. Or somebody that's medium height to on the shorter side, maybe softer in the body type, and not because of all the ethnicity that's surrounding people nowadays, where we all have some type of mixed race in some way, shape, or form. The body may even be toned. They may even work out. So do they work out at a gym? Unlikely, possibly. It's kind of hard to reference nowadays, so much now because of all of the different ethnic groups. Um, let's just say it's nice to see that there's no racism with this. I'm not picking up any. And if it is something to do with race, it's a mixed race, and it's happening all around the world. We all came from somewhere else before we came here. So in a sense, none of us are from here unless you are Native Indian. And so and even then, it's a lot of the time, it is a mixed race. Um, with the Métis, with the French and the Native Indian, to all different types now. I mean, my dad came from um, the UK, so, and then um, my mom was born here in Canada. So it's like, everybody has these mixed different races nowadays. So let's just see what else we've got here. We do have the seeker. What is the seeker here? Aha. So this is being content. This is having your wishes fulfilled. This is achieving and having that sense of well-being. And you may be single, and this person may be single at this time. So there's some justice coming through here. Yeah. Walking away from whoever, somebody's left somebody out in the cold, and this could have been this third party, okay? And I like this because they're walking away to the calmer waters of peace of where you're at. So let's see, maybe you had to walk away from your person for them to get the idea, but maybe the justice here is that this third party is having to walk away from this. Okay, so maybe they're getting tarot readings, maybe your third party's getting tarot readings, or maybe you're doing tarot readings, maybe you're a tarot reader, or that may be what you're meant to be doing here. We have somebody that's high up in the spiritual realm, or maybe it's saying that you're going to get married here to this person. There's some life purpose maybe you're meant to come together on. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this is. Okay, so justice again. So maybe you've had to walk away from somebody here and you end up being single here. Maybe that is what you're meant to do because maybe you weren't supposed to be with this person. Maybe they end up screwing it up. You leave them out in the cold. You love self. Maybe you decide to go back to this person. Maybe you close out the cycle. Maybe someone else comes in here. There's definitely, maybe this is what the tarot reading is saying, is that if you get married to them, they're going to break your heart and they're going to face some type of karma. Now, let's see about this beauty. Yeah. Okay, so they may be Capricorn here. Um, it could be certain things they need to face still regarding their darker side. There is some manifestations here coming through, manifesting, not knowing which road to go down, star. So there is some healing. Maybe you are becoming well known or known around your community. Okay, so somebody's done something here. You're just looking for that equal give and take here. Look at you. It comes in for you. So maybe you're meant to walk away from certain people here, leaving some friend group behind and maybe even the past person, closing out that cycle for love to come in. Perhaps this is the love. I feel like whatever it is, maybe there is someone else that comes in for you that is single. Maybe you're single and perhaps you're meant to not be with this person either. Maybe there was even an engagement here. It looks like there's making decisions here that are going to help you find the person you're meant to. There's some life lessons going on here. So I kind of feel like whatever is going on for you, Virgo, maybe this is, depending on where you are in this, maybe you're already halfway through, maybe you're closer to the end. You know where you are in this scenario. I feel like there may have been some tarot readings, or you may have become a tarot reader, getting closer to spirit, maybe even going back. I feel like maybe this is you're doing what's right and maybe doing the work. I feel like you might be looking at your dark side, night of the soul, dark night of the soul here. I feel like you're maybe trying to manifest while you're healing and which road to go down. I feel like whatever it is, there's a lot of hope and promise here. That potential is coming through with this Knight of Cups, and this may not be this person who you thought it was. It may not be this person who comes in either. It may end up being the third person that ends up being your person. And you might be sad here, but there are two cups behind you. You're not giving up on love, and I like that for you. So I feel like if you're looking for that team player, that person that's going to have your back, and that somebody that's going to have that beautiful love with you, there is that new relationship coming in for you once this all happens. Maybe you had to become the tarot reader before all of this goes down. Let's see what else we have here. Tell me about why is the that's kind of really what I'm getting here. It's like whether you want to be with this first person or not, you close out a cycle. You leave somebody out in the cold, whether it's that third party or your person from the past. Now, if you decide to go with that, there's something you're needing to close out here. Whether it's that third party, maybe that's it. Maybe you embrace this person from the past, thinking that they are emotionally available. But in the end, you walk away from them as well. Maybe you're not getting the right sense about this. I feel like maybe you're doing tarot readings or maybe got a reading done about this marriage or engagement that they want, but this is showing that they're going to break your heart. And the justice here is that they may end up having to see you move forward in a new relationship. So I feel like you're going to do the work. And if you haven't already started the Dark Night of the Soul, you're going to. And your manifestations might change. It may be that you have put somebody's name in the manifestation in the first time around for your manifestations to come true with this past person. I feel like by leaving the name out, it gives it that sense of free will and also a chance for spirit to bring in who they want you to be with of what God's plan may have been for you. Now, sometimes you're given the freedom to choose yourself on who you want for your best life, and Spirit's going to make that happen for you, giving you that gift of equal give and receive. So that means they're going to share time, kindness, gratitude towards you. They're going to really love you the way you're looking to be loved, okay? And the more you give, the more you receive on both ends. I feel like you're both going to be fulfilled. And of course, learning each other's love language is a huge part of that fulfillment because if you're able to give your person that sense of love and they feel loved and fulfilled that way in this relationship, and they're able to give you what you need for this relationship to be successful in your love language, depending on what your love language is. I mean, maybe you are touchy feely, maybe they are a sense of um, service, maybe they do things for you. Maybe your love language is more the touchy feely, and that might be something you talk about. And maybe they like to have things done for them. Maybe they like their lunch made for them, and this is something that helps them feel appreciated, or whatever the case is for fulfillment. So, whatever it is that you are for your love language, you might be a combination of more than one, too. So you may be fulfilled in a few different ways, depending on what love language it is that you are receiving. So it's important to be able to give your person what they're looking for and for you to give your person what they're looking for, but then for them to do the same for you. So it's something that needs to be spoken of. It's a conversation, right? So, this is coming. Whatever this is for this love, it's showing up. So I may have talked about your past a little here. Maybe you're already at this point here. Maybe you've been very patient and waiting, but whatever this is, it is coming forward. So let's just see one more here. Yeah, you're in a position um, of your own life, maybe where you are single. Maybe at this point, when this card shows up, it's kind of telling me with that Seven of Wands that you are overcoming certain things against all odds in some ways. a lot of strength and integrity, and you're going to show up in a certain way that's going to be very beautiful because you're not going to put up with certain behaviors. You might be even looking at your own behaviors of what works for you and what doesn't. Maybe that things you want to change about yourself to be that better version of self. So let's get the intuition here regarding some of these people. We're going to get a card for the past person, this King of Cups, and of course, then this new love here. So we have 3 different cards that we're going to use. So let's find this reconciliation card here. I think this is it here. Ah, come on, please work with me. Okay. We're going to get this relationship connecting, which is this third party. So we'll use that card. I can't seem to find the right one. So, and then we have this one. So we'll go this, and this here. So let's see what's going on. Maybe you thought somebody was going to pop the question and they did not. And maybe they just didn't want the same things as you. Okay, so it's falling on the King of Cups. So Page of Swords, let's see here. They might be talk, no action. This may be some confusion here. You walk away, maybe you're realizing here that this person isn't going to give you what you want. Maybe you want to be married. Maybe they don't believe in marriage. Maybe they don't want a commitment. So there's that. They may be coming across like they're emotionally available, but really they're not. So let's have a look at your past person. This relationship reconnecting here in the past. Okay, so there may be some type of truth they were meant to tell you. I feel like if you've gotten to that point and closed out this cycle when it came to this person and they're not giving you what you want for this love, I feel like maybe they didn't tell you the truth, or the truth about what they really are saying isn't what you want to hear, or isn't what you have in mind for your life. Okay, so why is the sword here? They maybe wanted you to wait on something, that things were going to come together. Maybe you asked them to wait. Maybe you knew you needed to do some work on yourself. Let's see, why is the Chariot here? This may have been a transformation. You may have said to them, look, I need to work on myself. I'm in this healing journey. If you want to wait for me, cool. Maybe they decide not to wait. So maybe they end up getting married to someone else, or you're not willing to put your life on hold for anyone, or that may be what they're saying to you. You are showing up as the Empress because you're willing to do the work. And I feel like you know that you might be truthful with this person and just say, look, I'm getting triggered. I know I need to do some healing work here, and this is going to help transform me, and it will, into the Empress. And I feel like this person maybe didn't want to wait for you. So, or something happens about some type of mistake and they end up in some type of legal battle with someone else, maybe with you. I don't know. It's, you know, your story. So, and this is just kind of confirmation of what you already know in your heart. So let's just see about this new love. Okay, we have Judgment here. So these are things that are coming that are going to change everything. These are life-changing events that are on their way. This is that transformation coming through here. Look at you. You are getting your team mate or team player with that Three of Pentacles. This is a lot of wisdom. These are collaborations. These are shared goals. This is learning and cooperation and having that person that has your back. I like this for you. What else? And the healing. I like this because I feel like you may be healing and your person may be healing. Maybe you're both on your own doing this healing, but you really show up as this Empress. So let's see what your intuition is saying about this whole situation. They're coming back in. They're very passionate about you. So whoever this love is, they are showing up. They are going quite a distance. They are a doer. They're taking action within days of this going on. And I like this because this is a new relationship. Okay, so it's going to have that Death card here. Now this is changes. Okay. This could be letting go of endings that you've had. There's transformation here. And I feel like you are going to rebirth yourself into that version of who you want to be, who you maybe haven't seen for a while, because with relationships, we end up becoming what our partners maybe want us to become. And instead of being who we are authentically and hanging on to that, we kind of get lost in the relationship and forget about our own needs and put the person ahead of our own needs or our children ahead of our own needs. And there needs to be that balance of self-care for yourself, about what you need, and then what everybody else needs. So it's about putting yourself first. I mean, it sounds like you're being selfish, but you're not. You have a life here before anyone else came into your life. You had to figure out what you wanted in your life, okay? And you needed to give yourself love. And by giving it away to everybody else, you're not essentially looking after yourself. So maybe you're not doing the things you want to be doing. Maybe you are kind of squashing what you want for other people to be happy. There needs to be a balance here of needing to still feel happy about yourself and not doing everything that everybody else wants you to do. You need to step up and give other people things that they should be doing um, in place of you, because essentially walking your own path really means about really taking care of self, because if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anyone else? If you can't love self, how can you really love anyone else? So that self-love is really important, because you're not giving your best if you can't give your best to yourself first. So it's really important that that's there. That is something that spirit wants for you. You're here to do something specifically as your authentic self. So by putting on a mask, you aren't honoring self. You're kind of hiding who you really are, and you're not meant to do that. You're meant to do what you're meant to do, whether that's shine. And you shouldn't be feeling bad about who you are. You should be happy about the chance to have life. Not everybody, um, we never know when we're going to go, right? So it's like uh, understanding the importance of living life to the fullest, because we don't know how long we're going to be here for. So, with that being said, I feel like this is really, really deep reading here, Virgo, but somebody out there really needs to hear this. There's some things going on here, some really major lessons, closing out these cycles, transformations really happening, and the happiness is going to be there. It's all going to transform into what you are hoping it does. And this is maybe this new manifestation you've asked for that's going to come forward after you've dealt with something here. Now, whether it's closing out that cycle or not asking somebody to wait for you, but being patient with yourself about your healing journey. Maybe you vow that you're not going to go back to the past. It just triggers you. Can you trust anyone? No, because that trust came up in reverse. So this may not be what you want to do. I feel like you're going to learn to trust self again. And that's huge with this becoming a tarot reader, or getting closer to spirit here, because I mean that's tarot is all about, is getting to know self again and having that relationship with spirit, right? With that spirituality, and really getting a good sense of a spiritual union with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, but also with spirit, and kind of tapping into that and asking for guidance and praying about what you want and manifesting what you want, speaking it out or writing it down, letting it be known, is how you're going to get towards those goals you're setting for yourself. And for that to happen, for those goals, I mean, you can ask for all these things, but if you don't actually move on that stuff about how you're going to go about getting that $1 million, then that's not ever going to happen. You need to put the movement in behind it. You have to put the work in to get to that point. And that's where everything starts. The blessings start to come in for you. So, and sometimes a blessing is someone's rejection is your protection. So, and that could be a blessing all in itself. So, anyhow, that's for you, Virgo. So please like and subscribe. I just looked at the counter on my video. It was 4444. You might want to look at that for your angel number. Put in the numbers that are here. Find out what those angel number meanings are and choose a website that you are very intuitively drawn to and find out what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are essentially trying to tell you. So, anyhow, that's what I gotta say. Thanks so much for all the donations. If you'd like to donate, you can in the description box below, just above the comments section. There's a little box that has a little blurb about how I read my readings and my channel. And it's got a ... more in that box. You click on that, it will pop open and the PayPal link will be there. And in the PayPal, you can do PayPal, credit card, or debit. And as well as the super thanks, just watching the videos. I am so thankful for everything that's going on this channel. You guys are so awesome. You're so blessed. Y'all have gifts here. Check out my community tab too, Virgo, on the clairs, as well as the difference between a medium and a psychic. And then, of course, put the two together as a psychic medium. So that's the differences between the two. So in my there is questions on your knowledge and intuitively choose your answers. If you already know them, then I mean you know them, but it's going to tell me your knowledge on the clairs and about mediums and psychics, and essentially it gives you a blurb about the answers to those things as well. So, and divination, I do believe I put a little thing in there with my 2 cents in there about how I've seen things regarding divination and why are we meant to have all these beautiful connections with spirit and each other, and all these abilities to tap in if we're not meant to tap into them. So it gives you a little bit of reason why I think that is and why people may be getting that wrong when it comes to divination. So anyhow, take a look at that and see what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing here or in my community tab. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.